እንደምን አላችሁ ውድ ተማሪዎች በዛሬው ዕለት የምናየው የ12ኛ ክፍል የኢኮኖሚክስ ትምህርትን ዩኒት 7 ነው። እዚህ ዩኒት 7 ላይ ማክሮ ኢኮኖሚክ ሪፎርምስ ኢን ኢትዮጵያ የሚለው ቶፒክ ላይ በአጠቃላይ 90 ጥያቄዎችን አዘጋጅተናል ለዚህ ዝግጅት ማለት ነው። ለዛሬ የምናየው ፓርት 2 ይሆናል ማለት ነው። ፓርት 1 ያው ከዚህ በፊት የሰራነው አለ እዚህ ዩቲዩብ ቻናል ላይ ማግኘት ትችላላችሁ። ኢኮኖሚክስ ብቻ ሳይሆን ያው ሌሎች የትምህርት አይነቶችንም እንደዚሁ እያዘጋጀን እንገኛለን እንደ ጂኦግራፊ እና ሂስትሪ ከ9ኛ እስከ 12ኛ ክፍል ያሉ የትምህርት አይነቶችም ማለት ነው። ይሄ የፈተና ዝግጅት ለክፍላችሁ የፈተና ዝግጅት እንዲሁም ደግሞ ለኢንትራንስ ኤግዛም እንዲያግዟችሁ የተዘጋጁ ጥያቄዎች ናቸው። እነዚህን ጥያቄዎችና ሌሎችም በርካታ ጥያቄዎችን ሞዴል ኤግዛሞችን የያዘ አጋዥ መጽሐፍ አዘጋጅተናል። ይህ አጋዥ መጽሐፍ ለእናንተ በፒዲኤፍ ወይም ደግሞ በሶፍት ኮፒ መግዛት ከፈለጋችሁ እዚህ ጋር በተቀመጠው አድራሻ ኮንታክት አድርጉን ጻፉልን። ለዚህ ዩቲዩብ ቻናል አዲስ ከሆናችሁና ሰብስክራይብ ካላደረጋችሁ ሰብስክራይብ ያደረጋችሁ ቤተሰብ ሆኑ አብረን እንቀጥላለን። ለአሁኑ ወደ ቶፒኩ እንለፍ። 31 which strategic pillar focus on gender and social inclusion? A. Gender and social inclusion. B. Resilient green economy. C. Quality economic growth and shared prosperity. D. Technological capability and digital economy. Okay, A. Gender and social inclusion. So, gender and social inclusion one of the strategic pillars of the economic development plan የሚባለው ማለት ነው። 2. What is the main focus of the homegrown economic reform? HGER. A. Increasing reliance on public spending. B. Transition from public to private sector-led growth. C. Reducing technological advancements. D. Limiting foreign direct investments. Okay, B. Transitioning from public to private sector-led growth. Okay, so the homegrown economic reform aims to enhance productivity and competitiveness with gradual shift from public to private sectors ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ከፐብሊክ ወደ ፕራይቬት ሴክተር shift የማድረግ ወይም ትራንዚሽን የማድረግ እንትን ማለት ነው። 33 which of the following is a key focus area of macroeconomic reforms? A. Reducing tax collection capacity. B. Ensuring financial instability. C. Limiting private sector participation. D. Modernizing tax administration. Okay, D. Modernizing the tax administration. So one of the macroeconomic reforms include modernizing tax administration and it's to make to fair, transparent and accountable. 34 what is the ultimate goal of financial sector reforms under the HGR? A. Reducing domestic savings. B. Ensuring financial instability. C. Promoting productivity and competitiveness. D. Limiting credit supply to the private sector. Okay, C. Promoting productivity and competitiveness. So financial sector reforms aim to ensure financial stability. That includes promote private sectors for productivity and competitiveness. 35 which sector has been identified as having the lowest productivity in Ethiopia? A. Agriculture. B. Tourism. C. Manufacturing. D. ICT. Okay, A. Agriculture. Okay, despite receiving attention, the agricultural sector is characterized by the low productivity. 36 what is the key focus of the mining sector reforms under the HGR? A. Reducing geological data dissemination. B. B. Creating a conducive investment climate. C. Limiting foreign investment. D. Decreasing infrastructure development. Okay, B. Creating a conducive investment climate. 37. What is the primary goal of government intervention in the economy under the HGR? A. Grounding out private investors. B. Limiting market principles. C. Reducing job opportunities. D. Encouraging private sector participation. Okay, D. Encouraging private sector participation. 38. Which of the following is focus area of structural reforms? A. Increasing transit time and trade costs. B. Implementing import substitution strategies. C. Reducing domestic job creation. D. Limiting private sector participation. B. Implementing import substitution strategies. So structural reforms include strategies to substitute import strategies, okay, that import strategic commodities with the domestic production. 39. What is the significance of Ethiopia's accession to the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA? A. Boosting trade and investment partnerships. B. Reducing regional partnerships. C. Limiting global trade. D. Decreasing foreign direct investment. A. Boosting trade and investment partnership. So, accession to the AfCFTA demonstrates that Ethiopia's commitment to enhancing trade and investment partnership at the regional and continental levels. 40. Which of the following is focus of the tourism sector reforms? A. Reducing tourism destinations. B. Limiting private sector participation. C. Expanding tourism infrastructure. D. Decreasing job creation opportunities. Okay, C. Expanding tourism infrastructures. 41. What is the role of civic societies in the HGR? A. Stunting government effectiveness. B. Facilitating democratic transition and development. C. Limiting free expression of thoughts. D. Reducing stakeholders' participation. B. The facilitating democratic transition and development. 42. What is the purpose of diversity Ethiopia's development? Diversifying Ethiopia's development partnership. A. Reducing technical assistance. B. Decreasing global trade. C. Limiting foreign investment. D. Securing diverse source of development finance. D. Securing diverse source of development finance. So diversifying partnership helps secure development finance and encouraging the foreign investment in Ethiopia's economy. 43. What is physical decentralization? A. Centralization of all taxing and spending powers at the national level. B. Devolution of taxing and spending powers to sub-national governments. C. elimination of all local government functions. D. A system where only private entities handle taxation. Could be devolution of taxing and spending powers to subnational government. So physical decentralization refers to the transfer of authority over taxation and spending from the central government to regional. Okay, 44. How is extent of centralization measured in a federal system? A. By the centralization ratio, which is direct central government expenditure divided by total government expenditure. B. By the total revenue collected by local governments. C. By the number of local government in a country. D. By the percentage of taxes paid by citizens to the central government. A. By centralization ratio, which is direct central government expenditure divided by total government expenditure. 45. What is the primary goal of physical equalization payment is in Ethiopia? A. To increase the tax burden on wealthy regions. B. To ensure all regional governments can provide similar public services despite differing physical capacities. C. To centralize all public service provisions under the federal government. D. To eliminate local government autonomy. B. To ensure all regional governments can provide similar public services despite differing physical capacities. 46. Which of the following is a disadvantage of physical decentralization? A. Tailoring public goods to local preferences. B. Encouraging innovation in public service delivery. C. Fostering intergovernmental competition. D. Loss of economies of scale in public service provision. Okay, D. Loss of economies of physical scale in public service provision. 47. Why might local governments impose low tax on capital despite its inelastic nature at the national level? A. To discourage investment. B. To promote local investment and economic growth. C. To increase tax revenue from other sources. D. To comply with federal tax regulations. B. To promote local investment and economic growth. 48. What is the key advantage of physical decentralization? A. Uniform provision of public goods across all regions. B. Centralized control over economic stability measures. C. Tailoring public goods to local preferences and needs. D. Elimination of intergovernmental competition. C. Tailoring public goods to local preference and needs. So decentralization allows local government to provide public goods and that align with the specific preference and needs of the communities. 49. Which of the following is an example of interstate or local externality? A. A local library serving only residents of its municipality. B. A sewage system in one locality affecting the water quality of the neighboring region. C. A national tax policy applied uniformly across all regions. D. A federal grant provided to all local governments. Okay. B. A sewage system in one locality affecting the water quality of neighboring regions. Okay, this is an example of interstate or local externality. 50. Why might redistributive programs be ineffective under a decentralized system? A. Wealthy individuals may move out of regions with high redistribution, reducing the tax base. B. Local governments lack the authority to implement such programs. C. Central governments always override local redistributive policies. D. Redistributive programs are inherently inefficient. Okay. A. Wealthy individuals may move out of regions with the high redistribution, reducing the tax base. 51. What is the potential benefit of intergovernmental competition in a decentralized system? A. Reducing innovation in public service delivery. B. Increasing the incentives for government managers to minimize costs and improve efficiency. C. Uniformity in public service provision across regions. D. Greater central government control over local policies. B. Increased incentives for government managers to minimize costs and improve efficiency. 52. Why is experimentation and innovation in public service delivery considered an advantage of decentralization? A. It measures uniformity in public service across all regions. B. It eliminates the need for central government oversight. C. It allows communities to test different approaches and learn from each other's success and failures. D. It reduces the cost of public service provision. Okay. C. It allows communities to test different approaches and learn from each other's success and failure. 53. To make Ethiopia an African beacon of prosperity, one of the following is not among the major development objectives. A. Maintaining macroeconomic stability. B. Building strong and inclusive institutions. C. Ensuring structural economic transformation. D. None of the above. Okay, D. None of the above. Okay. 54. The first growth and transformation plan, GTP1, was articulated through one of the following overreaching objectives, except A. Maintaining at least an average real GDP growth rate of 11% per annum. B. Nationalizing rural land and other productive assets. C. Expanding access and ensuring the qualities of education and health services. D. Establishing conditions for sustainable nation. Okay. B. Nationalizing rural land and other productive assets. ስለዚህ ይሄ የገጠር መሬትን ባለቤትነትና የተለያዩ አሴቶችን ናሽናላይዝ የማድረግ ስራ የመጀመሪያው እቅድና ትራንስፎርሜሽን እንትን አልነበረም ማለት ነው። 55 the key strategic pillars of the 10-year from 2021 to 2030 development plan are A. Gender and social inclusion, B. Sustainable development financing, C. Quality economic growth and shared prosperity, D. All of the above. Okay, D. All of the above. 56 one of the following is not the advantage of decentralized system. A. Laws of scale economics in provision public goods. B. Fostering intergovernmental competition. C. Tailoring output to local tastes. D. Experimentation and innovation in locally provided public goods and services. Okay, A. Laws of scale economics in provision public goods. 57 one of the following is not the major development challenges in Ethiopia for the last years. A. External debate, distress. B. Rise in unemployment. C. Balance between domestic savings and investment. D. Challenges to stabilize inflation. C. Balance between domestic saving and investment. 58 what was the primary focus of Ethiopia's first 5-year development plan from 1957 to 61? A. Military expansion. B. Industrialization and infrastructure. C. Political decentralization. D. Environmental sustainability. Okay, B. Industrial and infrastructure. 59 one major weakness of the second 5-year plan from 1960 to 1967 was A. Lack of foreign aid. B. Overemphasis on agriculture. C. Weak institutional capacity and implementation. D. Focus on urban areas only. C. Weak institutional capacity and implementation. While the plan aimed to develop key sectors, key sectors, institutional weakness and administrative inefficiencies hampered success. 60 which of the following was a key limitation of the third 5-year plan from 68 to 73? A. Low oil prices. B. Drought and political instability. C. Absence of education policy. D. Excessive privatization. B. Drought and political instability. የነበረው ሊሚቴሽን የሰርድ 5-year ፕላን የሚባለው from 68 to 73 drought and political instability ነበር ማለት ነው። ለዛሬ የፓርት 2 ጥያቄዎችን በዚሁ ጨርሰናል። ፓርት 3 እንቀጥላለን እና ሌሎችም ቶፒኮች በሚቀጥለው ይዘን እንቀርባለን። ኢኮኖሚክስ ብቻ ሳይሆን ሌሎች የትምህርት አይነቶችም እንደ ሂስትሪ እና ጂኦግራፊ ከ9ኛ ክፍል እስከ 12ኛ ክፍል ለኢንትራንስ ኤግዛም እንዲሁም ደግሞ ለክፍላችሁ ፈተና ዝግጅት እንዲያግዟችሁ ጥያቄዎችን ያዘጋጀን እንገኛለን። እነዚህን ጥያቄዎችና ሌሎችንም በርካታ ሞዴል ኤግዛሞችን የያዘ አጋዥ መጽሐፍ አዘጋጅተናል። ይህን አጋዥ መጽሐፍ በፒዲኤፍ ወይም በሶፍት ኮፒ መግዛት ከፈለጋችሁ እዚህ ጋር በተቀመጠው አድራሻ ኮንታክት አድርጉን። ለዚህ የዩቲዩብ ቻናል አዲስ ከሆናችሁና ሰብስክራይብ ካላደረጋችሁ ሰብስክራይብ ያደርጋችሁ ቤተሰብ ነው። አብረን እንቀጥላለን። በሚቀጥለው በሌላ ቶፒክ እስከምንገናኝ ሰላም ሁኑ።